The first time I lost a significant amount of money in an investment, I was angry. Not at the market, at myself. Because looking back, I could see exactly what I had done wrong. And it had nothing to do with the investment I chose. It had to do with who I was when I chose it. I want to tell you a story about two investors I know personally. Both began investing at the same time. Both had access to the same opportunities. The results could not have been more different. The first investor, and I will be honest, in my early years this was me, treated investments like they needed to be watched. He checked his portfolio daily. When things went up, he felt brilliant. When things went down, he felt afraid. He moved money when he felt afraid. He bought when he felt excited. He was always active, always adjusting, always certain that the next move was the right one. The second investor put money in, wrote down why he had invested, and then almost deliberately looked away. Not out of ignorance, he understood what he owned, but out of wisdom. He had decided on his rationale before investing, and he refused to let short-term noise disturb a long-term decision. 20 years later, the first investor had experienced many individual wins and many losses, had paid significant taxes on short-term gains and transaction costs on constant movement, and had generated a return that was slightly below the market average. The second investor had done almost nothing, and had generated returns that significantly outpaced the first, simply because time and compound growth had been allowed to do their undisturbed work. I learned from watching both of them, and from being the first one for too long. The market rewards conviction and patience. It punishes anxiety and reactivity, not always in the short term, but always in the long run. Your job as an investor is not to be clever. It is to be patient. Those are very different skills. And patience, in my experience, is the harder one to build, but the more valuable one to have. Follow my channel, because the lessons I learned the hard way, you can learn the easy way. Every week, a new one. Share this with someone who checks their investments obsessively, or who has panic sold during a market drop. This story might be the thing that gives them the patience to stay. Comment: patient. If you are committing to the long-term, undisturbed approach to investing from today. And tell me honestly, which investor in this story sounds most like you right now? No judgment. The honest answer is the starting point.